We've all been trapped before. In traffic, maybe in an elevator, on a bad date. No? Just me? Let's talk about a place with a pretty big trap that's impacting a whole lot of women. Texas. Remember Wendy Davis? In the pink sneakers, filibustering for 11 hours, fighting for our right to make our own choices about our own bodies? She fought this extremist bill as long as she could, but eventually it became a law that closed more than half of the abortion clinics across the state. It's called a trap law, and it's a trick used by anti-choice activists across the country. They pass a series of medically unnecessary regulations that make it almost impossible for women to access abortion while pretending the laws are protecting women's health. Shady, right? These laws make up restrictions that sound like they're good for women, but have nothing to do with actual health or safety. They're demanding things like the hallway should be this wide, the janitor's closet this big, the grass should be this long because apparently it's dangerous for a woman's health if there are a few weeds on the front lawn. The law also requires that doctors who perform abortions have a special agreement with nearby hospitals, allowing them to admit their patients. Sounds good, right? But this is also a trap. Most hospitals refuse to grant these privileges because they just don't have to. These laws are doing exactly what they're designed to do: make it impossible for clinics to stay open, leaving millions of women across the country without access to reproductive health care. And now, the Supreme Court is about to decide whether Texas is allowed to get away with this or not. If Texas can get away with it, other states can too. Angry yet? You should be. American women have had the right to an abortion since Roe v. Wade was decided back in 1973. And over the past 40 years, we've seen that when we have control over our own bodies, we can go a whole lot further in life. And now we can do incredible things like fight on the front lines, run the country, and wear pants at work. We've fought long and hard to get to a place where our personal decisions about how and when to build our families get to stay just that, personal. We have to flex some muscle here. 7 in 10 Americans believe we should have the right to an abortion. So how do we end this anti-choice trap? Know what's happening. Sign up. Speak up. Become part of the movement to make sure that if one of us is trapped, we all stand together to pull each other free. If you didn't know about this stuff, your friends probably don't either. And we're stronger when we all have our eyes open. So please, share this.